What is good, everybody? It is your boy Super Saiyan Cat back with another video on Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Strikers. In today's video, guys, we are going to be talking about each and every single character in the game so far. There's supposed to be a total roster of 22 characters at the release of this game, and right now 20 have been confirmed, and those are the characters that we will be talking about in this video. Now, the characters I won't be talking about are the 5 from the beta, that is Naruto, Sasuke, Kakashi, Sakura, and Yamato. There's no really need to talk about those characters because everybody has seen gameplay on them, seen everything they really need to, and knows everything about those characters as far as their jutsus and things like that go. So we're going to be talking about the other 15 characters in this video, and at the very end, I'm going to talk about who the last 2 characters potentially could be, who I think they could be, and who I would honestly hope that they would be, and that will be talked about again at the end. But let's jump straight into this video showcasing every single character that is on the roster so far. Alright guys, we're going to get this list started off with all the Hidden Leaf characters first, and starting it off with Hinata and Rock Lee. Rock Lee, first and foremost, of course, was going to be an attack type. That was known from the very beginning, and the one jutsu that we get shown from him that I've seen so far, this is really the only one, is the Hidden Lotus. Now we can conclude that the 8 gates will be on him as well, letting us know that the Hidden Lotus is one of his regular ninjutsu slash taijutsu, because the 8 gates is an ultimate, and I'm guessing it will be his ultimate once the game officially releases. So the Hidden Lotus right there is just going to be a regular taijutsu that looks absolutely lit. I'm really excited to see how that move works, but Hinata is looking amazing for a heal type. She's one that I'm real curious about because, as you see, she has the Gentle Fist right here, and I believe her ult is the attack where she has the 2 twin dragons on her fist. So I'm really curious to see what her actual healing type move is, considering the fact that she is a healer. Now moving on to the next 2 characters, this screen right here, the only one I could find of it was in black and white for some reason, but this showcases Shikamaru and Choji. First, starting off with Shikamaru, he's a healer, which I really didn't understand at first. I still do not to this day. Maybe when the game comes out I'll more understand that, but I thought he was going to be a defense type, but he is a healer, and the one jutsu we see is his shadow stitching jutsu. I'm guessing that's going to be his ultimate, seeing how it can paralyze so many people. I'm guessing that's going to be the actual effect of it, is actual paralysis. Again, I really don't see how he is a heal type, but that is what Shikamaru is. Now the next character is Choji, and of course he is a defense type, and his ultimate is the multi-size jutsu. Becomes bigger and overwhelm your enemy. And it also says multiply the size of your body and unleash an overwhelming blow. So basically, I'm guessing that you can use parts of the multi-size jutsu. The regular fist one will probably just be a regular jutsu, and then the ultimate will be his when he goes giant. But the next 2 characters, again from the Hidden Leaf Village, are Sarada and Miski. Now, of course, we're going to talk about Boruto a little bit later, but on this scan, this one only showcased Sarada and Miski, and Sarada will be a heal type, while Miski is going to be a defense type. Really thought he was going to be a ranged, but here are the 2 jutsus that were showcased on this scan. For Sarada, this showcases her ultimate, which supposedly not only attacks your opponent as you see, but it also heals your teammates. If you see next to Sarada, there's all that green chakra flowing down, healing your teammates around you at the same time of attacking. So her ultimate is looking absolutely amazing. Real curious to see how that works. And then Mitsuki probably has the coolest looking ult so far in the game with that Sage mode. Now moving on to the next character and the last missing piece of the new generation Team 7, that is Boruto. Boruto, as you see right here, does have a wind style move where he uses another shadow clone along with it. I'm curious if this is his actual ultimate, since he's not only using wind style but using a shadow clone at the same time. Really makes it feel like an ultimate type move. Now the next screenshot of him right here also could be his ultimate. As you see, it's very similar to like a Naruto Uzumaki barrage where they knock him up into the air, but it seems that he finishes with a Rasengan instead of full-on taijutsu. I'm guessing this may be his ultimate as well. I really don't know, but it seems that he uses his shadow clones quite a bit in all of his jutsu, as you guys see. Now the next character on this list from the Hidden Leaf is Sai, and the only jutsu that we got to see from him, I'm guessing this is his ultimate, where he brings out 2 big giant paintings. You know, obviously that's how all of his jutsu is, but he is a range type, which I did not mention. Again, his ultimate brings out those two. I don't know what his other jutsu are looking like. Of course, they will be somewhat type B scrolls, things of that nature is what Sai is all going to be about in this game. And range type definitely fits him. He is definitely one of those characters that I agree with when it comes to his actual type. Now, the next character moving out of the Hidden Leaf Village is Gaara. Gaara is a defense type. I mean, that was pretty obvious that of course he was going to be a defense type. That's really what all he's about. Now, some people, you know, he does have some range attacks. I'm sure some of his moves will be attack based, but at the same time, again, he is mainly all about defense with all the shields, and obviously how the sand automatically protects him without even him trying to, because of his mother and things like that. It's pretty obvious that my man's Gaara was going to be a defense type, and he is coming in the teenage form. Really, well, he still was Kazekage at this point, but again, he is coming with teenage form just like most of the other characters from this game. Now, the next character on the list is Kabuto, and he is coming in his Sage Kabuto form, as you guys see right here. And we get to see two of his jutsu. One on the left is a healing type jutsu. I don't know how it really works, but I do know that he's a heal type, and that one on the left is a heal type jutsu. And then the one on the right, that one looks very interesting to me. I don't know how that one works either, but it seems that he's shooting a bunch of pieces of like little chakra needles everywhere. Maybe that does something to like, I really don't know. I don't know what that move can be. It seems like it could be an ultimate type, but the one on the left, I'm pretty sure is his ult, because I remember seeing some gameplay of him and the ult was a healing type jutsu. So I'm really curious about that jutsu on the right, because that one looks absolutely sick. And it may just be one of his regular jutsus. It may not even be his ultimate attack, which would be insane considering that he is a heal type, and that looks like an insane type attacking move. But I'm really glad that they did add him. They got away from, you know, most of the just straight up traditional characters. He's one of the ones that I feel a lot of people did not expect to see in the game. But me personally, I'm actually glad that my man's Kabuto did get some shine. But moving on to the next 5 characters on this list, there are 5 Akatsuki members. Now, the only one that does not really have a scan is Conan, so we're going to talk about her first. Conan, I don't know why there has been no scan or any kind of information released on her, but she is one that I do not know the actual type of, due to the fact that there has not been an actual scan on her. I have no clue what her actual type is. Now, my guess is that she's going to be a range or heal type, considering the fact that when you add up all the different types, range and heal only have 4 types apiece, while the others have more, and there are going to be a total of 22 characters. So I would assume that each and every class would have at least 5 types. Now, range type definitely would make sense with all the paper-based attacks that she has, so I can definitely see that being added to the game. But the other members of the Akatsuki that have been added are Pain, Itachi, Kisame, and Deidara. Now, this scan right here shows off Pain, Itachi, and Kisame. First and foremost, talking about Itachi. Itachi looks absolutely lit, guys. His ult is uses his Mangekyo Sharingan to bring out his Susanoo, and his Susanoo has the flame sword, where you basically absorbs people. That is his ultimate attack, which is probably gonna be one of the most lit ults in the game. I cannot wait to actually see some gameplay or anything on Itachi just for that attack right there. Now, the next character is Kisame, and his ultimate is something with this massive shark right here. He is a defense type, but see, obviously his ult seems like it is somewhat on the attack side, which seems to be a common factor with a lot of heal and defense types. Even though that is their main type, they still have jutsu that can attack, which kind of makes them all around, which I do really like. Obviously their jutsu is not as strong as like a range or attack type, but it still makes it to where they are not just defending or not just healing, to where they can do other things, which I really like. Now, the last character on this scan is Pain, and we get to see his Planetary Devastation performed by a CAC, and that is his ultimate, looking absolutely lit. I cannot wait to get him. Be sure to pre-order so you can unlock Pain as a mentor right away. That is one of the bonuses of pre-ordering. You get Pain as a mentor right out the gate, and you can have access to his jutsu. Now, he does have Almighty Pull along with Almighty Push as well. I do know that for a fact. So he is definitely looking like an absolutely lit attack type, especially with Almighty Pull. you can pull in a character and then go into a sick combo if you really want to. I'm really excited to get my hands on him, learn his combos, because that almighty pull can be absolutely insane considering the fact that he is an attack type. But honestly, man, the Akatsuki are looking like some absolute dope characters like you would expect. But my favorite from them all, without a doubt, is Itachi, just because of the fact that he gets that Susanoo, and that means that that Susanoo will be available for our CACs, which I'm most excited for, guys. That's one thing to think about and take into consideration. All these jutsus you are seeing in this video on these scans are going to be available for your CACs. Now, the next character from the Akatsuki, obviously the last one that we have not talked about yet, is Deidara. And on this scan right here, it's not the clearest image, but obviously it's some kind of explosion going on with his paper bombs, or his whatever kind of bombs you want to call them that he makes out of his hands and things like that. Obviously that is some type of explosion right there, and Deidara is the last character, and he is a range type as well. Now that makes 15 characters that I just named right there, plus the additional 5 that we had from the beta, makes a total of 20. Again, there are still 2 characters on this roster that we have not seen and we have no clue about. Now those 2 characters that I personally would love to see, I would go along the lines of Madara and Hashirama, just because those are two such iconic characters. Everybody I know would love to have Madara. And then of course, if you do add Madara, you gotta have the man's Hashirama along with him. So I would definitely love to see those 2 characters being added to the game. Let me know your thoughts on that down below. Who would you guys like to see as the last 2 characters that have not been talked about? And what do you think of all the jutsu that you got to see in this video, along with all the characters that are going to be on the roster in this game? Let me know your thoughts on everything down below. But as always, man, thank you guys so much for watching. Really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until next time, as always, I hope you have a good day. Peace, y'all.